I know it's blasphemous to talk about Udonis Haslem that way, but I have to agree with you. I think it's time to tell him, hey man, you want to join the coaching staff? You're more than welcome. We need that spot. We need to develop guys. So I agree with you on that. And you want to know where I I was I, I didn't mind him being on the roster for many years now, and being the security guard for Spo, being the guy that can get in people's faces and all that stuff. But when I saw last year in the playoffs that he throws the chair and he's talking to the guys, it was just it gets to a point where it gets old. And I don't believe that players in the locker room are going to respond anymore because he's so far removed from playing now. So I think they kind of view him like a coach now at this point. So it becomes coach talk. And it doesn't really resonate because in the end, you're really not the coach. You're the 15th guy on the roster. So I have to agree with some of you out there that say that, it's time to move on already and say, hey, UD, we love you, bro. You're awesome. You're the man. We're going to retire your number and we're all going to love it and everything. But you got to join the coaching staff now. Sorry. We'll pay you $1 million for being a coach, but we're not going to pay you anymore as a player because we need the roster spot. And he just really doesn't help. You're right. It's just not there anymore. I hate that he had that foot injury because that's the part that frustrates me for UD. He didn't really get to finish his career as a player the way he wanted to. Once he suffered that foot injury, he was never the same player again. That foot injury took it all out of him. Whatever it was, he couldn't move the same. He just wasn't the same player anymore. And he became the guy at the end of the bench. And he became the mascot and the security guard and the whatever, the in your face, rattle your cage guy in the locker room or whatever. That's what he became, an extension of the coaching staff, basically. That part, I will say that I am frustrated for Udonis Haslem that he did not get to actually go out the way a warrior like him deserves to go out. So that part I do understand for him.